Peace and love, y'all. I'm going to get to the point, man. When I say I'm pissed, like I'm just aggravated. How many of y'all can relate that living in the hood is supposed to help and assist low income families, especially single mothers and single fathers? You know, single fathers can get help too. Don't be selfish, women, okay? And I've been living in the hood too damn long. And I've been struggling trying to get the fuck up out of it. And I see why they call the shit a trap, because mentally it's definitely a trap. If you feel me, if you like me, I'm the type of person is I ain't trying to just jump out there and just, you know what I'm saying, do stuff and fall flat on my ass. But at the end of the day, it seems like that's pretty much what I'm gonna have to do is just jump out there and just fall on my ass, make mistakes so that I can get up and learn. But my biggest fear is moving out the hood and not being able to take care of my own, or not being able to meet the monthly rent, or make sure everything is done, the utilities, the refrigerator filled, the kids taken care of. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not one of them who just risky like that, who like to just jump out there and just be like, oh yeah, I'll go do it and then end up evicted the next month. I ain't one of them. I don't like moving. I used to get, when I used to stay with folks when I was younger in the hood, and I stayed with godmothers and stuff like that, and most of them weren't paying the rent half of the time. Every time we turned around, we was getting thrown the fuck out. Excuse my French, but don't excuse my French. Like, I'm really aggravated right now, but at the end of the day, a lot of times we was getting thrown out, and every time I came home from school, it seemed like my stuff was on the side of the road, or you know what I'm saying, our stuff, because it wasn't just mine. So when I got older, I made a vow to myself that I was going to make sure I handled my business, took care of everything that I needed to take care of, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting evicted or put out or whatever. My child would never have to ever worry about what it feel like to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, sometimes living in the hood is the worst thing possible, because you most of your projects are pretty much ran by slumlords. You get what I'm saying? People that really don't care nothing about the people that's in the projects or in the neighborhood community. Because I'm gonna stop saying project or hood, because really it's another community, even though it might not be upscale, it might not be in a rich neighborhood or whatever, but it's still a community of people who have feelings and who have heart and who have souls. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like what really curse the neighborhood is the people that run the neighborhoods. And unfortunately, a lot of the people that run these projects are slumlords, and they don't care nothing about the people that's in it. They don't care about the upkeeping of the property. They don't care about the maintenance. They don't care about nothing but their money. They give you hell to get in them, but at the end of the day, when you finally do get in them, you be thinking, oh, okay, I'm catching a break. Okay, yeah, rent based on my income. Oh yeah, I could take care of my kids. But then you don't think about it in the long run that it's a trap, because when you try to get out, oh, now all of a sudden you owe a balance that you didn't owe. Or all of a sudden when you finally do, if you try to move, oh, now you got to renew your lease. So you don't want to move and what I'm saying, have anything on your background, because people ain't gonna let you get nowhere to stay if you have an eviction on your background, or if you owe a balance somewhere else, right? So they make it hard for you to try to move anywhere. On top of that, a lot of the people that run the projects in Tuscaloosa, Alabama are friends. They are in a clique. A lot of them work together. So if you try to move out of one, the other one, they'll talk to their friend over there in the other project and be like, oh yeah, don't let them come over there, because you get what I'm saying? So they discriminate against you subliminally. They don't want you to know that they're doing it. But at the end of the day, that's what's happening. And I just feel like a lot of laws are being broken. And because we as young people don't really know better, don't know our rights, don't know how to go by handling this, you feel what I'm saying? Some people have gotten lawsuits above your project, your communities. Some people have, honestly, it's so many lawsuits been filed in my community. Honestly, the community I live in supposed to be condemned. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still up and running somehow. Baby, we got potholes bigger than swimming pools out here coming in the neighborhood. Baby, they won't even fix the potholes. They can't even keep maintenance. The maintenance that they get be secretly putting hidden cameras in your house. On top of that, the plumbing is so bad till it's sickening. I mean, we deal with burst pipes every time you turn around. But then soon as come around the new year, income tax season, y'all putting notes on people's door talking about, oh, they owe balances, you owe this, you owe an outstanding balance, or you're gonna get evicted. But then at the end of the day, when people pay the balance just to shut them up or keep their place of residence, because a lot of times us young mothers don't know no better, so we do it out of fear, not knowing to ask questions and be like, why I even, how I even owe this? So when you start asking questions, then they start getting uncomfortable. But once you get everything settled, now all of a sudden they slapping notes on your door talking about inspection. But how you can put a note on my door on a Friday talking about inspection, when I wrote I came to the office and put in a work order about this tub that's been leaking for about 2 weeks. Okay. On top of that, I even sent emails, no answer. The email ain't even real, but you could put notes on my door talking about inspection 2 days straight. Hold on now. How is it that? How is that even possible? When I call the office phone, you ain't even answering the phone, but you could put a letter on my door. And y'all always put the letters on the doors on the weekend. So can't nobody come for you. See, this is the shit that's pissing me off. This is what's grinding my gears, because how is it that these slumlords keep getting away with these? How is it that the people that's supposed to run on our district, our side of town, they can go and open parks for millions of dollars. They can go and reconstruct uh bridges and crap, but then we over here suffering. How is this? How does this make it right? You get what I'm saying? I'm still trying to make this shit make sense, but you can't make stuff make sense that don't. And so I've been asking God, I'm like, for years, like, I done tried to move so many times. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the people in the town are in cahoots, best friends. Don't let you say something about one of the landlords from another apartment complex. Oh, they going to tell this landlord over here and that landlord over there. So by the time you look up, you can't rent nowhere. And this is where the problem is coming in. It's too many people that's running the neighborhoods are friends. hmm the Section 8 community in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, are friends with the people that run the neighborhoods that literally everybody's giving slumlord energy. How is it that these people can get these positions is what I want to know. Because I need some fairness around here. We need some balance around here. We need some unbiased people in the seats right here, because we too busy focused on Trump, but we ain't forgetting about the small stuff that need to be paid attention to around here. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm watching my people, as well as myself, struggle. I'm talking about struggle, and we don't supposed to be struggling this hard. How is it that I moved out here for assistance to be able to get up on my feet and can't seem to get up on my feet? How is that? It's like it's set up that way. Forest Garden Apartments. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it's set up that way. No matter how hard you try, every dollar you make, they got to take it from you. And then when you don't make a dollar, then they got control over you. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been trying to wiggle my way up out of this. I see why now most mothers be like, hey, don't do that government assistance. Don't get on it. It's best for you to be independent and do it on your own, because when it's time for you to get off of it, they're going to make it hard. Or when you get on it, they want to get in all your business. But then when you need their help, for real, they ain't there to offer it. No, dog. No. But I've noticed a pattern with this neighborhood. It's a dark cloud that lingers over this neighborhood. It's that dark. And my thing is this: if I was the landlord over this place and I'm driving off up in here every day coming to work, my first priority would be getting the road redone. My first priority would be getting every pothole, either getting the whole street reconstructed or getting every pothole, you know what I'm saying, filled or whatever. But these people are so stingy and so greedy to the point that they are coming in here soaking up the money, and the people in the neighborhood are suffering. And somebody got to speak up. I guess it's my time to open my mouth and say something about it, because I'm sick and I'm tired. One minute we can't get no trash people to come out here and pick up the trash or empty the dumpsters. And then we looking up, we got trash strolled all across the neighborhood. Y'all understand the kids in the neighborhood bad. I get it. And a lot of these play a part with the parents. The parents do need to do better when it comes to their children. Look at that. About to tell they dang on call going up out of here now. On top of that, the plumbing. The plumbing is so bad that we have a consistent leak running down the street, to the point kids be running all up in the sewer water thinking it's regular water, not knowing it's pee and defecation or whatever, if that's even a word. But at the end of the day, they can't even run in the grass, because for one, you got boo-boo and sewer water built up in the doggone grass. The plumbers can't even fix it. I was listening at the plumbers in the office the other day, and the man was like, hey, the problem bigger than what you think. And it's gonna cost a little bit more than what you think. So I already know they ain't trying to spend no money, but they trying to squeeze money out of people who barely even got it. It's a reason why they out here. But y'all get funding. That's the crazy part. These people get funded. These people get funded by the government to what? Make us suffer. Honestly, the government already ain't giving you nothing, but they're giving the higher up something. So y'all getting funded. And then there are people out here who do work, that do pay rent. There are people out here who give you what they got, and that still ain't going towards the neighborhood. Where's the money? Every time I turn around, we got new management. We can't keep no staff to save our life. We damn sure can't keep no maintenance to save our life. Where's the money going? Where's the money going? Then y'all wait goods around income tax season every year. Y'all already know, oh yeah, these mamas getting that check. They go ahead and put these false notes on their door. Tell them they owe. And half of them ain't gonna ask no questions because they don't know. They young, like I was when I first got here. I was young and I was desperate to keep my place of residence. So I was just like, God, you know what? I'm gonna pay whatever they say I owe, even though I know I don't owe it. And they know a lot of people that stay in these type of places like that, which is why they're able to keep getting away. But something has got to stop. Something has got to give. We are not meant to be in a state of desperate longing like this. We are not meant to suffer and hurt as much as we are. And everybody's scared to say something because, like, man, if I open my mouth, it's like being in an abusive relationship. You know the relationship ain't no good. You know that this man can beat the brakes off you and damn near kill you. But if you say something, but if you don't say nothing, you would just suffer in silence and keep dealing with it. And that's how I feel out here in this neighborhood. I feel like we are in an abusive relationship. And if we open our mouth, then we could suffer being beaten or killed or thrown out or whatever, however you want to put it. But at the end of the day, I'd rather die trying. Like 50 said, I'd rather die trying. You feel me? At the end of the day, listen here, I'm sick and tired. And I guess that's why God then kept me out here for so long, because a lot of people see me out here and they be like, you don't belong out here. You don't belong out here. Tell me about it. I know I don't. But at the end of the day, it's a place, it's a roof over my head. And I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. Just because I come from the hood don't mean I got to act like the hood. Don't mean I got to be where I come from. I done lived in the hood my whole damn life. Honestly, I really don't know nothing different. But I'm trying to build my way up to learn something different. But just because we live in the hood don't mean we broke. Just because we live in the hood don't mean we're dumb. Just because we're in the hood don't mean we don't deserve goodness like everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Why do people keep trying to put us at the bottom of the pyramid, about at the bottom of the whatever, or the get down? At the end of the day, why do we have to live like this? You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when you don't take care of the people, of course they're gonna start running rampant. Of course they're gonna start acting a fool. Of course they're gonna start tearing up stuff. Of course they're gonna litter. Of course they're gonna when you I feel like this, the head of the household confirmation. The head of the household is what really matters. If the head of the household is full of ish, then you can most likely expect the rest of the household to be full of ish. And the head of our households ain't worth a damn. And that's not just going for my neighborhood. That's going for all these neighborhoods around here, all these black neighborhoods. We talking about gentrification and what the white man doing and what we doing, what we gonna do. Because some of us have power, but the ones of us of brown color have power. We done got in these seats and they got greedy. We done got in these seats and they got beside ourselves because y'all want to step on your own people neck and get where you supposed to be, and forgetting that God's people still need your help. And let me tell you something, a lot of God's people are in these places. A lot of these people were sent here to test you, to test the weight of your heart. And a lot of y'all have shown how dark and how heavy and how filthy your hearts are. Because, baby, y'all don't care nothing about us out here. Y'all don't care nothing about us in this town, period. Especially people of color. Don't get it twisted. It's more than just people of color that suffer. I ain't gonna just say it's just us. But majority, black people, oh, we suffering out here. And no matter how hard we try, it seems like we just can't catch a freaking break. No matter how clean you keep your, and especially people like me, I keep my crib clean. I keep my panty clean, boo. Because that's just how I live. I don't care where I stay. I don't care if I stayed in a cardboard box. I don't care if I lived in a bedroom or hotel. I'm going to keep my place of residence clean. So at the end of the day, because I keep my place clean, they love to try to come in and inspect my apartment. But why you coming to inspect my apartment when you need to be inspecting all these people whose blinds is tore up? You need to be inspecting these people who got pets and they don't supposed to have pets around here letting the dogs boo-boo all over the dang on neighborhood. You need to be inspecting your people in the office who ain't taking care of the paperwork properly. You need to be inspecting everything but me because I'm the last of your problems. And see, this is what pisses me off because I know it's not just me. It's more than just me who deal with this type of energy. But I'm sick and I'm freaking tired of y'all coming in my apartment trying to keep, because I really feel like I'm the reason why a lot of these apartments are still open out here. I really feel like when I finally do move, this whole apartment complex coming down straight up because it ain't that many clean places out here. Even the maintenance used to tell me when we did have maintenance, they would come and be like, hey man, they keep coming to your apartment because you got the cleanest one. But what about the people who they actually need to be inspecting? Inspections are for unclean places to make sure that you're keeping the upkeep of the property. This is how the property value go down because people like y'all in the office would rather go and inspect people who house you already know record is clean, but you won't inspect the people who you know for a fact is filthy. But this is what's keeping your funding coming. It's people like me. And these are the same people who can't even get you to come in and check their apartment. I have to fix my own shit in my own apartment. I'm sick and tired of that. I have to unstop my own tub. I have to patch up my own holes. I gotta patch up I can't. Let's not talk about the black mold that's growing in these apartments. Let's not talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all love to put a note on somebody's door every time around this time of the year, cause I know this is when y'all get y'all funding. We coming in to inspect when really y'all coming to inspect me. Y'all ain't coming to inspect nobody else out here in this neighborhood. Y'all want to come and inspect people like me. And this is what's burning my biscuits is because if you look at my record is mile long, let you know, hey, she passed every inspection. But that's why y'all slumlords keep coming in my crib because you know my crib gonna help you pass this inspection. But if you really take these people inside of a lot of these apartments will be shut down and condemned as they should be. But unfortunately, a lot of people out here are unfortunate and need this place of residence. And when I say just because they need this place of residence does not give you slumlords or you fake ass senators or whoever else, the people that's supposed to run this district to keep overlooking us. You feel what I'm saying? Because baby, this empire finna crumble. How you got your house, y'all, most of y'all people who run the government stuff, most of y'all who over the food stamp office, most of y'all who over DHR, most of y'all who over these projects, oh, y'all living lavish. Y'all living lavish off of us. Yeah, y'all living lavish. And y'all making sure we out here suffering. As long as y'all keep showing up to work, y'all good. Y'all ain't got to worry about the people that stay in the hood. Oh, no, we ain't got to worry about them. But get what? Them what God's people live. And just don't know, this is how the property value keep coming down. Y'all keep selling this property to new. Every time, when I tell you this property got sold like 6, 7 times last year. We ain't had no management for I don't know how long. Now all of a sudden we under new management again. We can't keep no management. You want to know why? Because the property ain't worth shit. The property value is horrible. But y'all don't want to tell the people when y'all bring them out here that the property ain't worth nothing. So y'all just try to make it look good, dress up the outside, and sell this property to other people just to get the problem off your hands. And this is where the problem coming in. We been bounced around like a hot potato. Most of the apartments in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, most of the projects do not have real management. Most of the projects are ran by slumlords who and their friends run the other slumlords. Some of our project apartments communities are ran by the same landlords, you could tell. Like I said, the neighborhoods are dirty and filthy, unclean. I can't tell you the last time they pressure washed these buildings. I can't tell you the last time that we didn't have maintenance come out here and fix anything. I know for a fact I'm dealing with a tub leaking and it's leaking hot water. Mind you, I'm paying gas. And one thing I don't like is a high bill. I like to make sure my bills is paid. So if this hot water just leaking, that means my gas bill gonna be higher than it need to be. And who gotta pay that? Me. I gotta pay that. So when I call you and ask you to come and handle this, you can't show up, but you can show up and put a letter on my door on a Friday after the office is closed. That's how you know this some slumlord crap, man. And this is why I'm on here going live now. Because when I say I'm sick of it, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this same cycle, this same routine, and nothing is being done. Everybody going to court, claim that they got lawsuits about this above this neighborhood. But for some apparent reason, this neighborhood keeps buying people out who got a lawsuit above them. All of a sudden, they done moved into a new house. All of a sudden, they done moved them into a new apartment. Yeah, it's called hush money. It's called let me shut you up. So I'm going to do what I need to do to shut you up. But see, before I leave here, I'm going to make sure I speak up for all the people. I'm going to make sure I speak up for everybody out here. You ain't going to be able to buy me out. No, because if nobody know how it feels to live in something like this, I know how this mess feels. The property is horrible. The soil is polluted. We can't even hardly, baby, we don't even grow real grass. It's so polluted. I can't tell you the last time they even came out here and actually took care of the property. I can't tell you that because they don't. Then when they do get a little exposure, somebody came out here a while back, thank you Lord to Mr. We Got Action. He came out here and exposed them, talking about how they wasn't picking up the trash and all this type of stuff. So now all of a sudden, they making sure that the trash get taken out. Oh, they send the garbage man out here. But what about the garbage man in the office? What about the garbage man above the office? You feel me? Because it ain't nothing but pure slumlords everywhere. And I just feel like we can't catch a break. I can go and talk to legal aid. I can go and try to get a lawyer. I can go and try to do all this type of stuff. But they ain't going to do nothing but notify the same people because most of these people are in cahoots. They friends. Tuscaloosa ain't nothing but a big elite. But I'm asking somebody from far away from here that ain't from Tuscaloosa. If y'all got some people that can come and help us down here, send us a signal or something. Let us know you heard us. Send somebody that can actually give us some assistance out here because the people in Tuscaloosa, they all working together and they ain't trying to help nobody but their own people, bro. Ain't nobody eating but they little same little group of people that keep opening businesses every time you turn around. But we out here suffering. When is it gonna stop? Every time I turn around, it's a red tape opening, a new grand opening to their businesses. Oh, a lot of the people that's supposed to run our districts, they running car lots, they running parks, they running boutiques, they doing all kind of crap. They doing everything but what they need to do for the people. They over the school districts. They doing everything but what they supposed to do for the people. And the people out here suffering. The kids is suffering so hard till it's sickening. The kids out here, man, the kids out here doing the most, bro. The kids going to school, they dealing with so much hate crime, it don't make no sense. At the schools, they coming home talking about how the teachers in there abusing them, hitting on them and crap. Yeah, the kids are disrespectful. Yeah, I get it. I ain't gonna lie and say they not. Yeah, the kids need some discipline. I ain't gonna lie and say they don't. But what I'm trying to tell you is this: when did it become okay for the teachers to get away with half of the crap that they getting away with? That's how you know Tuscaloosa corrupt, bro. Everybody want to run down here to the South. What y'all running to the South for? The South is the heart of the hell, literally. The South is literally the heart of the hell. And I'm asking somebody from the Northeast or everywhere but the South. Can y'all come down here and bring some real higher ups to kind of get these folks down here in alignment? Because the people that's in position down here don't deserve the position. The people that's in the positions down here ain't working for the positions. A lot of these people got the positions not because of what they know, it's who they know. I'm gonna say it again. A lot of these people is in the position not because of what they know, it's who they know. They didn't earn these positions. And it shows because the people around in these neighborhoods are suffering beyond what they supposed to be. Times is already hard out here, bro. Everybody under, it's like we're going through another Great Depression. But living in a project is already depressing. Alone. And y'all gonna make us suffer twice? We already got to go out in the world and suffer. We already got to live in suffering. What? When I was when I tell you I'm sick and I'm freaking tired. I'm tired of being stressed. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of fighting rats and roaches and all this crap. Cause y'all ain't even sent pest control out here, bro. Y'all ain't even that sorry that I got to be my own pest control. I got to go and spend my own little few dollars that I do have left over to go and buy powder to put down to keep rats and roaches from coming in my crib. Cause I grew up with rats and roaches, and one thing I ain't trying to live with is rats and roaches, no doubt. Just because you live in an apartment does not mean I should have to deal with this type of mess. And I'm so sick and tired of y'all looking down upon folks that live in the hood. Because guess what? Everybody out here living in the hood. I don't care how much money you paying a month. I don't care what suburb you think you living in. Because most of the suburbs is more ghetto than actual neighborhoods. Actual projects. When I say I am sick and I'm tired, y'all, if y'all don't hear nothing else from me after today, I hope this message reach where it need to reach. I hope this actually touches somebody's heart to bring some help where it needs to be helped. If you are like me and you've lived in the hood before and you actually made it out and you actually have a position where you can help people, get out, do so. If you have the wisdom, even if it's just words of encouragement, lend a hand. Even if it's just me looking out. I'm not saying you got to save nobody. No. What I'm saying is if I was one of them who lived in the hood, once lived in the hood, and I actually got in a higher position, guess what I'll be? I'll be doing what's best for the people that's in it because I've once been one of them. And a lot of the people that's running our neighborhoods are people who have made it out, but now they running it and they don't give a damn about their own people. And this is why judgment is upon the land so heavy. Because a lot of y'all done got beside yourself. A lot of you think you above law. A lot of you think the law don't go for you too. A lot of you think that you can't be knocked down off of that pedestal you sitting on. A lot of y'all got that position through God, but then you got in the position through God and you started working for Diablo. And you think the higher power source don't see it? You think God don't see what you not doing for his people? You think that. You think you getting away with stealing our money. You think that. You think you and your kids gonna live a long and lofty? You think you create generational wealth off of the necks and the backs of our people? Really? Really? Hmm. Baby, the wind done picked up because I know I'm saying some crap. The wind done picked up. It's trying to start raining out here. I'm cold and my nose is running. At this point, I don't care. We gotta live in black mode out here while you over there living in luxury. Oh, y'all living in the nice neighborhoods while we out here struggling. You can't even come out here and fix the potholes though. Cause your sister she run the side of this side of town. You can't go and tell your sister that we need to fix the potholes or the plumbing or we need some new landlords around here. Oh, y'all feel like cause y'all got out that you ain't gotta help nobody else out. Let me tell you something. Each one teach one. And I'm the type of person, I don't care how much money God gives me. I don't care how high I might have gotten in life. One thing I would never do is get beside myself. One thing I would never do is think that I'm better than where I came from. Because one thing I know about the world and the law of the land, baby, let me tell you something. What goes up must come down. What goes around must come back around. And just like you went up, you can come back down. And a lot of y'all think y'all ish don't stink. Y'all think y'all can't fall back into poverty. Y'all think, and y'all out here, a lot of y'all who running these neighborhoods, y'all literally out here scamming to keep yourselves in the seats that you in. Y'all scamming. That's how a lot of y'all out here opening all these businesses that you don't deserve because that money that you stealing out of the projects supposed to be going into the project. And if you were to actually feed the money where it's supposed to go, then you'd make more money so you can actually earn the businesses that you've stolen. A lot of y'all done went out here and lied, got these PPP loans, and they ain't even put none of that loan money in the neighborhood at all. At all. At all. And the people in the hood gotta suffer. And I understand, like they always say, it could be worse. Because even though I'm living in Tuscaloosa projects, I done seen projects in New York and other places that are way worse than the one that I live in right now. But baby, when I tell you, I wouldn't wish living in the hood on nobody. Especially single mothers, especially when you're young. It's okay when you first move in, you 21, and you got 2, 3 kids, and you trying, your baby dad ain't helping you, so you trying to do the best that you can to have a roof over your children's head. I understand, I get it. But if you like me and if you know better, don't get in these hoods and stay. If you have the power to get up and get out, if you have the finances to get up and get out, if you have the willpower to get up and get out, do so. If you can, stay in it for about a year or so maybe until you can leave. But whatever you do not make it a permanent thing because you're going to end up trapped and you can't leave. And when I tell you, I notice every time I try to leave, it's something. They throw something at me. Oh, you owe $1,200. Wait a minute. My rent was just paid down. Wait a minute. asking y'all, can I move to a new apartment? Oh, you want 2,000? Wait a minute. I handle my business. My bills paid. My paperwork up to date. My apartment clean. I pass every inspection. But every time I ask for something that's going to elevate me, it's a blockage. So get with it. It's the only thing I see fit down to do is to speak up and speak out and speak on this shit. If y'all look up and y'all see I'm on the street, y'all see I'm homeless, well, at least I made it out. And at least I know that I made it out by opening my fucking mouth. Excuse me, and I'm tired. I am so tired of these people. I'm so tired of these slumlords getting these positions. They get out here and they peek at the residents. They get out here and they try to come talk to us like we ain't got no feelings, no heart. They get out here and talk to us like we just nothing. And you wondering why we don't care anymore. When I say I'm sick and tired, I'm sick and tired. And I ain't going down without a fight. I ain't going down without a fight. I'm sick of standing and suffering in silence. And I'm sick of my people suffering in silence. Y'all worried about black and white? Fuck that. There's white people that live in the hood too. Y'all worried about that? Nah, listen. We giving too much attention to the wrong things. I'm not saying that we the only people out here suffering, but we are suffering the hardest. And I'm talking about the people in the hood, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with race. Y'all want to pack all these apartments around us and put all these pedophiles in these neighborhoods around us. Y'all want to get the pedophiles away from the suburbs, but y'all pack them around the projects. So then our kids get out here and get preyed on, raped, and molested. We got to deal with murders left and right. You think I want to come home and see somebody shot, dead, and killed hanging on the fence? You think I want to come home and I want to see these kids got to watch somebody laying on the sidewalk with their brains blowed out? You think that what you expect? You expect our minds to stay sane when we got to see crap like this? Then we got to breathe in and breathe out nothing but pure mold every day? You can expect people to lose their mind. You can expect mental illness when you put people in conditions like this. You can expect kids to act out and not listen to their parents because hell, the parents ain't even the parents now. The parents don't. They so focused on trying to keep this stinking ass place of residence. They so focused on trying to pay the bills. They so focused on giving the government all their business to the point that they can't even focus on taking care of the children. So the kids out here raising themselves. Y'all ought to hear the horror stories that I hear from the kids. It's so sad and sickening to talk to these kids out here. And that's why I do my dancing on TikTok. This is why I give my inspirational speeches on Facebook. This is why I do my readings on YouTube and TikTok. Because I'm trying to give people enlightening energy from my experience, but also still try to bring them some type of clarity. Also try to bring them a little peace. Also try to bring the kids a little joy to try to keep them innocent. Because a lot of us, the kids have been robbed of their innocence. And this is why black neighborhoods and some white neighborhoods, trailer parks, same way. Trailer parks are being ran by slumlords, bigots, people that are literally scamming. Don't care nothing about the people that's got to pay their bills to stay there. And I'm the type of person that if I ran a project, if I ran a suburb, if I ran a trailer park, hell, if I ran a school, it don't matter. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I take care of my house. And I don't mean my actual house. Yeah, I'm talking about my house, but I'm talking about that house that I'm renting. Because I know for a fact the head of the household reflects the rest of the household. So if my house is nasty, what does that say about me as the head? If my church is nasty, What does that say about me as the preacher, the bishop, the apostle? If the people in the house is nasty, what does that say about the head? If the school is nasty and nobody listens and it's run down, what does that say about the head? So I'm coming for the head, because a lot of us don't realize that we got to chop the head off, bro, because it's messing up the tail. A lot of us got the wrong people running the head, bro. Why do we elect all of these people to run the head that can't even run their own house? If you see that they ran the school down, why would you elect them to be governor, senator, secretary? If you see that they didn't even take care of the projects, the neighborhood that they came from, why would you trust them to be over the district? Why are we electing these people? Hmm? Some of us ain't even electing them. Some of them just looking up, they popping up in the seats. You want to know why? Because a lot of us ain't even taking the initiative to vote. We voting on the wrong crap. We voting on, yeah, just presidential stuff. But we can vote on other stuff too. And black people, white people, green people, yellow people, whatever color people you want to call yourself, it's time for our ass to stand up and come together and stop laying down and taking this crap and suffering in silence, bro. We running, trying to find a better place, but really and truthfully, it ain't no better place, because everybody around here being ran by the same folks, bro. Everybody around here being ran by the same people, bro. And black people looking at it like, well, I don't want to say nothing because my rent low, or because I don't want the government to come for me, or because I don't want them to cut out my food stamps, or because I don't want to get evicted, or I don't. But get what? Let me tell you something. You suffering harder not even speaking up. It's like putting yourself in prison. It's like when a murderer murders somebody and he get on the run. You basically in prison on the run. And the same difference when you living in the hood, living in projects, and you see what's wrong in the neighborhood, but you're not speaking up about it. You basically suffering in silence. You putting yourself in prison, bro. You trapping yourself. And I'm realizing that now. Instead of me keeping all this shit inside of me, I'd rather go down. At least I know I went down without all this heavy burden inside of me, bro. You look up, if you ever see me on the side of the road, at least you know I spoke up about some shit. At least you know I ain't go down without a fight. When I tell you, it hard out here for a pimp. And I ain't finna be out here fronting acting like I got it like that, because I don't. And it don't matter how hard I hustle. It don't matter how many jobs I get. You can have 2, 3 side jobs. The more money you make, the more money they take. This is what makes it hard for us to get out the hood. People out here love to judge why people living in the hood. Oh, why y'all living in the hood? Why you ain't moved? Why you ain't? Because I could go and say if I go and get a job and I can make $10, $15 an hour. You my rent going up to full blown amount. I'm gonna pay full rent, and then they can up it up whenever they feel like it. On top of that, when it comes to the food stamps, if you get food stamps, you got to report that. So as soon as you make some money, they taking for, oh, you ain't getting no more food stamps. So now you got to pay full blown rent. On top of that, you got to try to put food in your house. On top of that, you got to be you a single parent taking care of your kids by yourself. On top of that, you got to pay car note and insurance. So by the time you finish, you ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing. YouTube probably gonna block this video. I don't know, because I know how to cuss more than enough. But all I know is I'm paying attention to the trap. Try to blow now. Ooh, that wind blowing. I'm touching somebody now. I can feel it. I tell you, the more you make, the more they take. That's why it's best not to even come to the countries, bro. They really don't want us out here. They really want us on the side of the road struggling. But then you turn around, you do everything in your power. See, this is how messed up the government is. They're doing everything in their power to make us struggle, right? Is it just me? They're making sure you don't make enough on your jobs, but they upping the work, right? They're making you work hard for less pay. You can't get overtime. I just heard now they taking overtime away. So now you can't even get overtime. The robots is in your positions. On top of that, you can't even meet your status by paying your rent because you ain't even getting enough money at your job. On top of that, you can't even hardly put food in the refrigerator because, for one, a lot of the food is fake. We do on a shortage of that. On top of that, you can't even afford it because they're jacking up the prices, taking down the quantity of your foods. On top of that, you can't even pay your utilities. Your utilities is getting jacked up more and more. On top of that, your car's breaking down. You can't even afford to get them fixed. You can't even let alone afford a mechanic. On top of that, your kids still need clothes and shoes because they ain't gonna stop growing. On top of that, do I need to keep going? Ain't nobody getting full but the higher ups, bro. And we out here starving. And then on top of that, they want to make the laws that it's against the law to be homeless or to be on the side of the road. But y'all doing everything in y'all power to make us homeless. Is it just me? Is it just me? I know it ain't just me that see this. We being juggled, bro. We being bamboozled, bro. Where are the real governors? Where's the real government? Where's the real government? Where's the real people that actually with unbiased opinions and unbiased rules and laws? Where are the real people who still follow the actual law of the land? Where are the real people who actually go by the Zodiac Constitution? Where them people at? I ain't, because honestly, I'm realizing now that we the people Constitution is very much flawed. It's very much flawed. Yeah, we do have rights and we can study it. But have y'all ever heard of the Zodiac Constitution? Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. And a lot of this stuff go back to day one. That's the real A1. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't even believe in the Zodiac. But get what? It ain't about the actual. Yeah, it's about the Zodiac, but what I'm saying is that's the name of it. The Zodiac Constitution. At the end of the day, somebody gonna be mad about this, but get what? I'm tired. I'm tired. At the end of the day, they don't even follow the laws of the Zodiac Constitution anymore. They have replaced it with their own constitution, which is false. We in the United States, let's be real, this is not a state. This is a corporation that disguises itself as a state. That red, white, and blue flag that we get our children get up at school and every day and do the Pledge of Allegiance to is not a flag, it's a banner. On top of that, your children are cursing themselves every time they touch their fucking heart and speak that spell over themselves. I even taught my child when she was going to school, you can stand up, but don't touch your heart and don't even say that shit. I used to stand up in class, and whenever we had to do the Pledge of Allegiance, I was just standing there. The teacher would get mad because why you ain't saying it? Because I'm not finna keep cursing myself with what I know some ain't right when I know for a fact that this don't work for me. It don't stand for me. It ain't for my people. Because if it was, then we wouldn't be suffering the hardest. And the United States of America is suffering the hardest. Talking about something putting a dome over us. We already under a dome, bro. We suffering the hardest. We eating the fakest foods. The corn. I can't tell you the last time I ate real corn. I can't tell you the last time I had some real wheat. They are polluting our soils. Come on now. They don't even want you to grow real food over here, bro. We can't even bring nothing real over here. I heard people went out of state and came back and almost went to jail for trying to bring real seeds over here, bro. But y'all want to come to the United States for what? For what? To die slowly? Because that's what's happening. Man, listen. Y'all don't hear nothing from me after the day. Just know they probably came for me. But at least you know I went down with the fight, bro. I ain't going down without a fight, man. Call me lethal if you want to. But guess what? I'm tired of us walking around here not saying that, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I guess that's why God had me out here for so long, because the kids need a little piece of sunshine. I feel like that teacher on Matilda, like she had to go to Miss Trenchville school and teach these kids and try to be some type of light to these kids in the middle of hell. And the whole time Miss Trenchville was her mama. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that. I feel like that teacher. Like, God, do I need to run for governor? Do I need to run and be a landlord? Do I need to run the project? Because obviously ain't no real people running the projects no more. Y'all done forgot where y'all came from, bro. Don't ever forget where you came from, bro. I don't care how much money you get. Always stay humble. I don't care how nice of a house you stay in, always stay humble, bro. I don't care what kind of cars you driving, always remain humble. This how you gain more in life. But a lot of y'all done got these positions and y'all done forgot humility. Y'all done got beside yourself, you done got in your ego, you think you high and mighty and better than the folks you looking down upon. And the whole time you were once one of us. And guess what? The same people who think that they are higher than us are the same people that's finna be lower than us in a minute. Mark my words. A lot of y'all finna lose these positions after today. Y'all finna lose these positions. I'm calling judgment. And we have the power to do so as people. All you gotta do is speak it. I'm calling judgment on a lot of you higher ups that I know for a fact. I'm asking right now the heavens to remove any and everybody in these higher up seats that do not belong to be there, that do not deserve to be there, that did not earn their way honestly to be there. Those that are scamming and flim-flamming to stay in these seats, I ask that you eject them immediately. The prayers that we have are very powerful. And instead of us misusing our prayers to beg God, we need to start using our prayers to ask God to do stuff like this. Get these people up out these seats and bring in real people that actually matter. People that actually care, that actually have a heart, that actually have a soul. Because a lot of these people in these seats don't have souls. Because they don't care about the other souls that's up under them. So we finna watch a lot of y'all that y'all rose up off of our demise. We finna watch y'all come back down and we gonna be heading up. And guess what? We ain't gonna be like y'all. No, the new people that's finna be put in these seats ain't gonna be like y'all. It's a red truck out here now. Income tax season ain't even hit, baby. One thing about tow trucks, baby, these tow trucks gonna come out here and stud. Baby, they gonna come out this joint and stud. Baby, y'all ain't even had the car month. Now all of a sudden your car finna get towed. You feel what I'm saying? The struggle is real. I'm asking God right now, the heavens, the real higher up source, to put some real people in these seats. I'm sick and tired. Y'all out here brainwashing the people. Y'all out here just because you put on a nice suit, just because you put on a nice dress, does not mean you're a good person. Oh, she used to run this, she used to run that, so we gonna go and elect her. But she ain't doing shit. She ain't taking care of the people. She ain't taking care of the kids. She hiring crooked teachers. She hiring crooked bus drivers. She hardly ain't even got a staff. We can't even hardly keep bus drivers. You feel what I'm saying? We can't keep nothing. But then y'all love to come and recruit. Y'all love to come. It's crazy how, even with the police force, I can remember a couple years, the police force would, first of all, they would call and ask us to donate to the police force. And then turn around and come out here and raid the same apartments, the projects that they call and ask to donate. Make it make sense now. And I'm not saying that drug lords and crap like that don't need to be raided. But what I'm simply saying is this. The same people that y'all call and ask for help are the same people that got y'all in the positions y'all in is the same people y'all out here shitting on. And you wondering why everything is corrupt. We wonder. But this why? Because the head of the household is corrupt. And I just hopefully this makes everybody stand up and realize that we are being played. As the people in the hood like to say, they jugging us, bro. We being bamboozled. We being flim-flam. Scam. When y'all gonna get tired? Because I'm tired. Now the wind done stopped blowing. Now the rain done stopped. When I was heading to take my trash to the dumpster, it was some really, really dark clouds above this neighborhood. Now that I'm looking up, the clouds are white. Even though all of that fake too, because our weather fake, snow fake, rain fake, everything just fake. I wouldn't be surprised if the moon and the sun fake at this point. Ain't nothing real. Where's the real things? Where's the real people? Where's the real? Where is it? Because I know everything in the world can't be fake. Everything can't be. And if it is, how in the world is it still going around? I'm done, man. I'm gonna go in this house and fix me something good to eat. I just need to get that off my chest. I need to vent because I need to get that off my chest. I really did. I hope this help. I hope this help bring some peace to somebody. Let y'all know you are not alone. And I know I ain't. I ain't alone. You ain't either. Stop suffering in silence, man. It's time for us to start calling these folks out, bro. It's time for us to start calling these people out. If we're going to get anything done, we got to stand up and open our mouth. Apply some pressure. Just like they apply pressure on us, we have the power to apply pressure just like they do. And you ain't got to do it in a way that it gets you took to jail or killed or anything of that nature. No. You can do things gracefully and modestly. And the best way to do it is through your prayer. You ain't got to go and say nothing to nobody. Write a letter to the heavens and burn it. Tell God what you need and what you want. If you don't believe in God, I suggest you get back to believing in God. You don't call on God or Jesus as your higher power, whatever. I suggest you get back to it. Because it's time. Dude just sped around his other car. And get what? He sped around a Charger. And he driving, it looked like a Hyundai. Get what? The turtles is finna catch up with the rabbit boo. The turtle always win the race. Slow and steady win the race. It's all right to be a late bloomer. I'm a late bloomer. But long as you bloom, you feel what I'm saying? It's time for us to apply pressure, but apply pressure in a graceful way. And stop feeling like your prayers are unheard. They are heard, but you're probably praying for the wrong things. You're probably praying for things that don't even matter right now. God needs you to pray for what really does matter, that's going to help everybody as a whole. And I'm tired of being the only one that's out here praying. Folks running to me, telling my son, pray for me, pray for me. You got prayer power just like I do. If your mouth works just like mine, if you have a power, you have a voice that works, use it. For you lose it. Get a red pen. Sit down and write a letter. Tell the heavens what's going on. Hey man, you see these niggas? You see these ninjas? You see they out here taking us down and they ain't helping us. Will you please step in? Ask God what you need. You got the power to do so if you believe. If you believe. If you believe. If you believe. It's all about your belief system. For those that don't believe in God, oh well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a personal problem. Find you something safe to do and get away from me. Okay? But for those that do believe, it's time for you to utilize your prayer power. Go look up that Zodiac Constitution. Study it. And it's a very simple constitution. And it's very easy to what you call it, comprehend. Unlike that, we the people with all them confusing words and crap that you don't even know what it means. They got it set up like that on purpose because they know we don't like to read, especially as people of color. They know you don't like to read. And not just people of color nowadays. We're living in a time now where shit, let's be real. People don't we lazy. So of course they're gonna take your constitution and stuff like that and they're gonna twist it up and make it look like it's more complicated than what it really is. But go read the Zodiac Constitution. It's very easy to comprehend and it's basic. Anybody can get it. And when you read that, you're gonna be like, dang, that's simple. Dang, these people really been breaking the laws around here. The people that you're going to, the people that's locking you up for breaking the laws is the people that's breaking the most laws. Tuscaloosa court system alone is cricket. I'm gonna be honest. I remember getting a ticket for no insurance. And then while I was down there in the court, parked in the court parking lot, it was only 3 of us in the courtroom. And you know they go by your last name. When I tell you the judge, I guess they get paid by the hour. So the judge literally was being an ass on purpose. So he made us wait for like 2-3 hours before he began to call our names. And all 3 of us sitting in there looking like, if you don't come on with it, bro. Do you know this man actually went down the list of ABC order to take up more time? And then on top of that, when I finally did get outside to get to my car, do y'all know that from the people from the court had put another ticket on my car for being in court too long? Let me tell you something. I had to go back to the judge and I was like, how is it that I got a ticket sitting in your courtroom in your parking lot because you held me in court too long? I said, make it make sense. They consistently tying us up in a ball of yarn. It's like when you pull one string, you only tie another knot for yourself. And I know this is nothing but corruption. When you try to go to the lawyers and get help or try to get legal aid, legal assistance, they cool with the landlord that you filing to complain on. They sleeping with the landlord you filing to complain on. They sisters and brothers with the landlord you file and complain on. So then what they do is they go and tell them what you did, and then they all just working cahoots together. So now you wondering why you keep getting caught up in a bad spider web. You ain't nothing but prey. Where's the real government, bro? Man, they done got him. They done got him, y'all. They done got him. I told y'all, man. I told y'all, man. This don't make no sense. Them folks ain't had that car long, bro. Lord have mercy. They done got these folks, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Told you, man. Folks out here, man, listen. This is what's happening right now. Probably when it got a loan, just get that car. Probably just got your tag and insurance. Now it's already told. Can't even keep the first note up on it. And it's finna be more. I ain't never seen, especially around the beginning of the year. Black folk love to go get a car they know they can't afford. Drive the car for a good month and two maybe, and then boom. Man, when I tell you the tow trucks be coming out here like ants, pulling cars. That's why I'd rather just go buy a car for cash and instead of suffer than to suffer from that. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard enough. Then we got to pay all this dang on high ass insurance. On top of that, you paying for roadside assistance. But then when your car break down and you call for roadside assistance, oh they ain't got nobody to assist you. They can't come and help you, but they still want to charge you for roadside assistance. They want to charge insurance even fake, bro. All this stuff is fake. Ain't nobody trying to help us. Even going to the DMV, they slapping fees on you that don't even exist, and then we pay it because why? Because we are in a states and we have given these folks permission that if we don't abide by their rules, that they can take our property. We keep giving these people ownership over our properties. Why are we doing this? When are we going to get back to our senses, people? When? Man, I'm done, man. I'm cold. I love y'all. I hope this helped. I hope this brought some sense, some clarity. I hope this woke somebody up, brought some awareness. Send this, share this to somebody that you know that can help us. Okay? And if you don't care, then that's on you. But get what? God win your heart. Because if you was on here watching this live and you see that we crying out for help and you can help and you ain't trying to, then guess what? The same gonna go for you. When you need help, don't expect nobody else to. When you lend a help, you get help. You get what you give out here in these streets. I'm done, man. Peace and love.